for being here on Real Estate in Lowcountry. With me now is Sheri Nixon, and she is with Keller Williams Luxury. Always good to see you.
Great to be here. Always great to be here.
Yeah. So obviously you've been in this business for a long time. You've seen lots of different markets. You have your finger right on the pulse of what's going on. Tell us a little bit about where we are now as opposed to where we were a couple of years ago, because it's really kind of been a crazy ride.
It has been a crazy ride, and we're the same in the sense that we still have low inventory. We're still in that seller's market.
Yeah, and so let's expand on that a little bit. Tell us, we've talked about a seller's market, but let's just kind of go over what exactly that means.
Yeah, so a stable market is, let's say there are 4 houses in a community for sale, and in the last 6 months, 4 sold. That's stable market, meaning in 6 months, 4 sold, and you have 4 on the market. Anything less than that, and you're seeing, like, let's say there's just 1 for sale in the community and 20 sold in the last 6 months. That's what we've been seeing, and we still are in that seller's market where there's way less inventory than it would take to sell in 6 months.
Okay, and so are you still seeing as many buyers? Is there some relief for the buyers a little bit in this market? Or are you seeing as many, or is it kind of cooled off a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm still seeing the buyers there wanting homes.
Okay.
There is relief, thank goodness, absolutely, because not every offer, every home is going into multiple offers.
Right, which we did see that for months and
months.
Yes,
so they're able to have a home go on the market, which means they can negotiate pricing. They're not having to pay full price escalated on everything. There's still that happening, but it's not like every single thing. If you've got a great house, it can still go into multiple offers. But that also means that the buyers don't have to waive every single contingency.
Yes, and let's talk about that, because in the height of the craziness, people were saying, "Oh, I don't need an inspection. I don't have to worry about this. I'm going to give you cash." And we're saying maybe you don't have to do quite that much.
Right. So contingencies, they're mainly going to be around, like you said, the financing, the inspection and repairs, and so they aren't having to do that. What's happening, you may still have the seller saying, "I want you to buy this as is," which means I'm not going to do any repairs, yet we're going to give you that chance to do an inspection, which I hated in the last 2 years. Any one of my buyers' clients that said, "I don't even need to do an inspection." So that's not really happening. They're letting them do the inspection, and I'm seeing, thank goodness, sellers willing to let those buyers negotiate repairs, and they are doing them. So that's great.
Yeah, that is.
And then for financing contingency, I'm seeing not every offer is having to be cash. They're accepting financing, and they're not having to necessarily put in that it doesn't have to appraise. They're not having to, pay that difference. So that is a big relief, that they're able to get those offers accepted that have financing, and they're letting them do it.
Yeah, and so on those same lines and talking about financing and appraisals and things, are you seeing that the prices are a little bit more in line with what something is going to appraise for nowadays? Or are you still seeing sellers kind of trying to stretch?
Still stretching.
Okay.
It is still stretching, and we're going to see where that goes. But definitely prices are higher, and there's still so much demand. I don't see prices coming down a lot right now. But at least you're getting some contingencies in there.
Yeah. And you're maybe not battling several other bids.
Right.
And so let's talk a little bit, though. You kind of have a leg up when it comes to inventory, because you have the ability to know about listings that haven't even hit the market yet.
Absolutely. So I do feel that buyers more than ever need to talk to realtors, because there are a lot of listings that are on listing delay. And those listing delays, the public can't see them, but all of the agents in our MLS can see them, and that's a big thing, that they really need to talk to someone like myself that can tell them about that inventory.
Right, and because if you know somebody's looking and you know exactly what they're looking for, and something comes into a delayed listing, you might say, "Oh, this is the perfect fit," where they're never going to see it. By the time it hits Zillow, it's not going to be already gone.
Right, and in the summer, there's people that have them on delayed listing, because if it's a rental property, people can't get in. They're kind of saying, "Well, let's have it on a delayed listing. Let's see what's happening while no one can get in, and I'm going to do some repairs or something like that." So there's definitely delayed listings out there.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Sheri, it's always good to see you, and it's always fantastic information. Thank you so much.
Thanks.